How long is this coastline?
It sounds like a simple question. But it has no single answer.
No answer? It is right there.
The closer you look, the more wiggles appear. Every bay hides smaller bays inside it.
So the length keeps changing?
Let's see why. Here is where we are headed. First, a question with no answer. Why a coastline has no single length? Second, smaller ruler, longer coast. Shrinking your ruler keeps adding more length. Third, a shape you can build forever. One rule repeated makes endless, finer detail. Fourth, endless edge, finite space. An infinite border around a finite area. Finally, coastlines are fractals. Why nature looks the same at every zoom?
Why can't we just measure it?
Pick a ruler, say 1 mile long. Walk it along the coast and count the steps. You get one total length.
And with a shorter ruler?
Now use a ruler 1 foot long. It dips into every little inlet you skipped. Suddenly the coast measures far longer.
But the coast did not change.
Only the ruler did. A smaller ruler catches finer wiggles. So the measured length keeps growing.
Does it ever stop growing?
For a coast this rough, no. Each smaller wiggle adds a little more. Here is a clean model of that. Start with one straight line. Replace its middle third with a triangular bump.
And then do it again?
To every segment, on and on. The bump turns each segment into 4 pieces. So the length grows by 1/3. Again and again, with no end.
So the total length explodes?
It races off to infinity. Close the curve into a snowflake. Its edge is now infinitely long.
But it fits on the screen.
Yes, the area stays small and finite.
How can an endless edge wrap a small space?
The bumps add length, not width. They crowd into the same little region. Infinite border, finite inside. Real coastlines work the same way. Zoom in, and the jaggedness repeats.
So that is why measuring fails.
A fractal has no single length. Mandelbrot gave this roughness a number. A smooth line scores 1. A filled plane scores 2. A rugged coastline lands in between.
So how long is the coastline?
As long as your ruler lets it be. Some questions have no final answer.